Catch 'em all.
Yo, what is going on, you slackers? I am your host, Slackerz Gaming, bringing you another episode of Rate Their Chances. And if you haven't seen the series, really quick, every Sunday I do at least 2 of these episodes. And each episode I focus specifically on one character, and I will be going over some pros and cons for that character. And then at the end, I'll give my opinion from 0 to 100% on what I think they have to be playable in the upcoming Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch. So with that out of the way, let's jump right into well, today's character. And as you can see on screen, today's character is actually pretty he's up there in terms of being talked about for third-party reps this game, and that is Heihachi from Tekken. And I think, okay, so when I do these characters, there's a lot of topics that I like to cover for a character, such as popularity, moveset, relevancy, what kind of category do they fit in, would it be third party, would it be retro reps, would it be WTF characters, stuff like that. And in this case, well, Heihachi, obviously from Tekken, from Namco, it is a third party rep. So, and I think, you know, for third party reps, Heihachi has to be considered as one of the more likely, in my opinion. There's so many things that are going well for him. So let me just go over a few of them real quick. Popularity, extremely popular. People know who he is. He's such an iconic character, debuting back on the PlayStation and all that stuff. He has been in a few crossover fighting games, such as PlayStation All-Stars, and wasn't he in Soul Calibur 2, I believe? He's in a Soul Calibur, I know that for sure. So, I mean, he's crossed over into other fighting games before, other games before, so you can say that you can make him work. And some people are like, well, how does moveset work? Well, you could maybe look at PlayStation All-Stars as it, you know, somewhat of an example how his moveset could work. I played that game. I actually really liked Heihachi in that game. He was one of my top 7, I think top 7 used characters. I really loved the way he just played. So I know, like, moveset is absolutely no problem in this case. Of course, he comes from a fighting game, right? Why would moveset be an issue? But moving on to another topic here, I think Namco, since, well, not I think, I know, but since Namco is working, you know, helping Sakurai with Smash Ultimate in this case, you know, maybe, again, it goes back to, does Nintendo kind of like, I don't know how to word this, like give like a present to Namco, or just kind of like throw them a bone, kind of speak, you know, saying, hey, thank you so much again for helping us develop one of our, you know, most recognized franchises again. We really appreciate the help. We would love to add in another a rep from your company. You know, what series would you like? And I think Heihachi's definitely at the top of that list to be considered. Another thing here, as most of us should know, Heihachi was considered for Wii U and 3DS. Sakurai did consider him, but there's a con in that, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But another pro going, he also did have his own Mii outfit, so it does show what I guess Sakurai thinks of the character overall. So I mean, that's pretty cool. So I guess I'll just move on to the cons, and it's really, I think I really only have one con, and it's somewhat kind of a big one. I guess I just thought of a second one, and this one's not really too big. But so the first one is how does Sakurai envision the character, I guess? But then again, would this be up to Namco how they want him? Do you want a younger Heihachi, or do you want like the older version of Heihachi? You know, how I guess you could have palette swaps, or you know, that could solve that problem. So okay, never mind, that's not really a con, but let's move on to what I'm actually trying to get to for a con, and that would be going back to his moveset. When Sakurai was considering to put him in Wii U and 3DS, his moveset, you know, like the combo, the button combos, and how he does his moves was kind of somewhat of an issue for Sakurai, kind of envisioning how the character was going to move and feel in the game, and Sakurai could not get him to work, or he just couldn't envision him working the way he wanted to. But you know, with when a character like gets stuck in Sakurai's mind, he probably, you know, he might just sit there like on some off time if he ever has any, because that man works nonstop. Much respect for that. But if something gets stuck in your head and you just maybe tries to work at it here and there, try to envision it a little bit better, that moveset thing might not be too big of an issue, honestly. So it's still an issue. If you can't make a moveset work for a character, I mean, then of course they're not going to be in the game, right? But I think that's really the only big con I can honestly think of, is because Sakurai couldn't fully envision how Heihachi in this case would play in the game, and I can understand that. If you can't make him work, you can't make him work. But then again, that's what he said about Ridley for so long, right? And he just kind of said, you know what, this one's for the fans. I'm gonna make Ridley work. It's good. It's gonna happen. So maybe this time Heihachi gets somewhat of the same treatment. Sakurai will just figure out a way to make it work, and I think we'd be okay with it. But I guess this is going to bring us to the end of the video. So my personal opinion, what do I think about Heihachi? Heihachi's an interesting one because I'm not expecting too many. Honestly, I think we might only get like maybe 2 new third-party characters. But I think Heihachi is definitely highly considered. So I'm going to put Heihachi just a smidge over halfway mark. I'm going to put him at 55%. I think there's a lot going for him, but coming off, making Smash Wii U and 3DS, how does Sakurai really see all this stuff? And I don't know. It's a weird one, but I do think Heihachi definitely has a pretty legit chance to make it, but I'm only... My personal opinion, like I said, 55%. Maybe that's low to some of you. A lot of you are going to say, no, he's definitely on my list. I understand why. I completely understand why. But I guess that is what I got for this one. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this one, make sure you leave any comments or thoughts down in the comment section. I'd love to read them, and I do try to reply to as many as I can. Because, yeah, Smash is my favorite game series. I love talking about it. And you never know what you might learn from somebody else. So, yeah, that's really cool about this. But, again, 55% for me. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And I guess that's it for this one. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.